that good? That's good. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the spookiest thing of all. The laser lunch hour. Back one more time. One more time seems to connote the last time. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Uh, all right. We're back again for a little Rogue Legacy 2. It's not Rogue Legacy 1 this time. Hope that you're having a perfectly spooky month of October. If it's just me, but I never have time to do anything, so I know, brag. But I've been trying to enjoy the fall weather and enjoy the spookiest time of the year, and it's been tough. Not a lot of time. Nature. I'm a cool dudette. Cool dudette. Got high hopes for this one. Um, I will say, as far as the spookiness goes, I think you're forgetting the spookiness. We'll be talking about one of the spookiest things of all. Something real. Real things are spooky things. And that is the real life reality of one J.T. Ripper. The story of Jack the Ripper, a real person, and some of the fictional portrayals of that real person in media. It's on our show Backtracking, where we talk about Star Trek episodes, but not just Star Trek episodes. No, there's plenty of podcasts for that. We talk about the real life inspirations behind some of your favorite episodes of Star Trek. I don't know if they're your favorite, but we're talking about them. And so, even his goo is harmful, so watch out for that. So we talk about the pieces of media, the movies, the TV shows, even the real life incidents that inspired Trek episodes. And there is a famous episode of Star Trek. I knew you weren't a real chest. And does he blow up? He blows up into money and then swirls around. There is an episode of Star Trek that is based on the myth, the man, the legend of Jack the Ripper. It's of course called Wolf in the Fold. It's an original series episode. Somebody's killing showgirls, and Scotty's been blamed for it. It's an original series episode, and it's based on a short story by author Robert Bloch, who is a hometown Midwestern boy who wrote a very famous novel about a hometown Midwestern boy who is also a cannibal and serial murderer, Ed Gein. It's called Psycho. If there was a show called Psycho Trekking, God, everybody is out to kill me here. That would be the first and only episode of that show. We're talking about Psycho. Okay, we're getting the stuff that's going to help me live here. Robert Black wrote that book. Oh, these are Deadly coins. Are they still worth money? You should get hurt, but it's like, yeah, but you get money though. So you can make a decision about like whether I want to get hurt for money, which is a decision that we all say yes to every day. Um, he wrote Psycho. He also wrote a short story called Yours Truly, Jack the Ripper. And that was adapted into the episode Wolf in the Fold. Kind of by a long route. I mean, they're not super similar, but they're both entertain a premise. And that premise is, what if Jack the Ripper was like, not just a dude, what if Jack the Ripper was, dang it, an immortal entity, the Ronin. He's good. He's good. I don't make enough money to do anything. Wow, that's a long sword slash. I'll take it. I think it's supposed to be kind of Strider, right? Remember the game Strider? We have a sword that's basically a gun because it like swipes across the entire screen. So yeah, excited to be talking about that. We'll be talking about the short story. We'll be talking about this red thing up here. Can I read that? Is that important? We'll never know. We're talking about the story. We're talking about the episode. We're talking about the depiction of Jack the Ripper in media. I'm probably talking about Psycho and the depiction of serial killers in media. Now the turkey legs come, sure. And I'm looking forward to all that. So you should look forward to that as well. That episode will be coming out soon. Like next week or the week after. Obviously in time for Halloween, right? Don't beat that. I've said, am I small? Or is, no, I think everything is just a little far away. I've said it before. I'll probably say it again. I don't think Star Trek is very scary. And it's for a few reasons. I think that, you know, it's not its bag to tell scary stories. It usually tells kind of inspiring stories. Or at least stories where things are bad, but we know who the villain is. The villain is capitalism, or the villain is warmongering or racism. Easy to, define villains. And you don't... What's this? What's that? Take that, knife hand! I don't like that. That's not a good move. I don't like that move. So, you know, it's like things that you understand, but things that you can, like, see aren't as scary as things that are not knowable. Can you die? Level with me. Can you die? And that's not what's on offer in Star Trek. Also, what about magic? Oh, oh boy. I'm gonna really steam my beans. Oh, is this it? Also, the unknown is defined by things that we don't understand. It's defined by ghosts and spirits and other stuff. There's a lot of story stuff they have to throw at me, I guess, so I'll be doing that now. And, and if I could get there alive. Ooh, what's this? And Star Trek is defined by the ability to hold up a prop and go beep boop boop. Well, it's, you know, it's this kind of alien. So, no scariness. We know what it is. We know what it is. Are you like mini sub bosses? Beep 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 beep. Dead. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out for those guys. I I keep thinking that you can dash and that's mana increased. Dash doesn't... You don't avoid attacks. Colorblind and tiny. Do 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 do. Do do do. Let's say that Lady Jane... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Lady Jane will be another Ronin. I pass my Ronin C down to you. We all know that it's called Ronin C. I still didn't make a lot of money, but I get a discount. All right. Didn't even make enough money that time. Oh, put it in the bank. I guess. Maybe I should do a little cruising for, I don't remember what that thing is. A little grinding. No. You know what? Real grinding is grinding where you're supposed to grind. Grind where you're at. Mm. Oopsie. What are you doing? If you can't grind with the one you love, grind the one you're with. Terrible message. But hey, it's a good song. Yoink. Beep burp pop pop beep pop pop pop. Yeah, I gotta get the thing that lets you do the thing. I have a feeling it's coming up here. Or not. Okay. Well, I haven't read. There would be a note about a leap of faith or something if you're just to jump out there. I don't think they would just have you do that. Remember the old-time Castlevania games around 1924? Remember when you'd have to just like stand on your head and eat. Oh, I didn't picture. And eat broccoli while whistling Dixie, and that's how you unlock the thing. And you're like, who would know that? Thanks, Nintendo Power. Grandpa's got some stories to tell. I remember a game called Goonies 2. There was no Goonies 1, where it was like an arcade game. I hope you like the theme, The Goonies Are Good Enough, from the movie, or the soundtrack to the film The Goonies, because that's the only song that game plays, or will ever play, and you'll hear it a million times. And it's a movie based on the events of the film Da Goonies. Remember the mermaid in Da Goonies? Actually, I think there was a mermaid in like the first draft of Goonies, but it didn't make it in. I think a lot of stuff didn't make it into Goonies. different conversation. And that was a game where it's like, it's if there's no map. I mean, I think you can get a map, but there's no like on-screen map in the old game style. Ah, made it. And you just have to find stuff. And then like, oh, didn't you know that you're supposed to wear, red pajamas, and then like breathe 3 times fast, and that will open up the thing. I know how to dash. Oh, it stays. Oh, okay. That's a new aspect. It's never taught me that before. Huh. Oh, were you saying that I need to not activate the thing? I got it. Okay. And so we spent hundreds of hours playing the Goonies, trying to figure out what the hell you were supposed to do. And if you didn't have, if you were just waiting for Nintendo Power to do an article on the Goonies, everybody could wait forever back then. Or I guess it seemed like forever. Okay, I'm gonna get some new thing here. Everything's gotta happen right now. Today. And honestly, I'm glad. I hate waiting for anything. I don't know how we waited for things back then. I don't know what a void dash is. That's cool. I guess I can dash for longer? Oh no, this is the void through the thing. It's weird. Yank. Hold it to extend, sure. Oh, I guess I should have held it longer. Man, yeah, just everything took so long. My one little life as a 10-year-old or whatever, I'm just playing Metroid every single night of my life. And just trying to figure out where the hell where is that last energy tank? Oh my god. We're talking about get good. Screw that. I don't have time to get good. I got a life to live here. Oh, so this, now I can... Oh, through just void projectiles? Did I dash backwards? Is that a thing? Yeah, it is. Huh. Might come in handy someday. You mother... son of a... So anyway, I don't know what kids think about, like, kids playing Elden Ring. If they're trying to get good or something. Don't bother. Don't bother getting good. It doesn't matter. It'll never matter. You'll want every second of your life back. Release to stop. Alright, so now I gotta time it. That's not it. Speaking of getting good, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Boing. No! I'm good. Shut up. Your world's, it's pretty messed up here. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Got it. You can't see that far down. Yeah, I want to have somebody come in here and check this out. Get a plumber or something, at least. Zip. Zip. That light's not even on. Thank you. My mic not pointed the right way. Hi. Now my mic's pointed the right way. Okay. I have looked into the void. And it looked back. And it was like, you look good. I was like, oh, thanks. Thank you, Void. I wasn't expecting that. Now! All the paintings in the world are evil! The final boss is in the Louvre. So I can go right through these guys now. That's cool. Nice. You're just making it easier, game. Come on. Where's the challenge? Why did I spend all this time getting good? Stop. Boop. No! Got a little excited. I'm still good. No! The evil paintings are called Doomvas. Now let me tell you, let me explain. If it's a, you have to explain it, it's not a good play on words. A painting is on a canvas, but this is a Doomvas. And it's like, that's not, you haven't accomplished anything? Nothing accomplished. That's not really a play on words. That's not a pun. You know, it's an effort. It should be called a cantvas, right? But that makes even less sense. That's just me trying to make your thing work. So. Oh. Sometimes being a Ronin just needs, you gotta rank up. Got a lot of ranks I gotta get through. I don't know. What would I name a evil painting? I can't read and think of dumb jokes at the same time. Oh, who cares? Let's be this guy. Okay, evil painting. Fresco. A landscape. Just all the Halloween puns. And that's good. A brush with death. See? All better than Doomvas. That's all I'm saying. Doomvas is just like, well, our aesthetic is dumb. You know, it's like, the whole thing is like, it's kind of like endearingly lame. It's like, well, you know, spend another 10 seconds on it. All right, the first room. Is presenting a challenge. No, I know, but I'm trying to do this, and I'm doing this. Oh boy, this guy didn't last long. Every floor is spikes. No, it's here. Bad combination. He has to stand still to make his balls. You heard me. And every thing is covered with spikes, so you will be standing in spikes. Where is your turkey leg now? Yeah, good. He's a wrong'un. God, he's rank 5. I got my ass whipped by those guys. Alright, so maybe the rank matters or doesn't matter? Can't see damage dealt. What I do to them? That's not that bad. But the Ronin's still rank 1. You can only be hit in the heart. Okay. Like Bon Jovi. Oh, and I'm... Oh, is that part of being... Okay. You can only be hit in the heart. So my tiny, undersized heart is my hitbox. It's hot. I'm hot. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Speaking of Ronin, if anybody is a fan of Japanese cinema, on our Patreon, the Patreon for our podcast Sailor Noob, a Sailor Moon and anime podcast, we just talked about, sometimes we talk about films, films that are Japanese or have a connection to or feature Japan. And we just talked about a film called, oh, I gotta read this, hold on, I can't talk and read. Shifts and anchors, swings and roundabouts. Shifting is when a room anchors are Yeah, no, I knew that. I knew that a long time ago. We just talked about a film called Black Rain. Oh, wait, I don't know that. There are doors. There are doors. I'm going to come back here because I want to blab about Black Rain. Black Rain is a 1989 film by Ridley Scott. You know Ridley Scott. And jump! You're going to get hit by spikes. Jump, jump, jump. Crisscross jump. Did it. And he made this film. It has a pretty familiar premise. I don't know if you ever heard this premise before, but Michael Douglas is a cop. No, I know. No, hold on. Michael Douglas is not a good cop. He's in trouble. And he gets sent to Japan. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but in Japan, they do things a little different over there. And oh boy, the noodles they eat. Right? This doesn't sound very good, right? But it takes a story that is familiar. We've seen a story like that before. And it's got kind of, I wouldn't say a fantastic twist on it, but kind of like an early proto version of a film that is a little more sensitive and a little more like, what does it mean that an American cop is different than a Japanese cop? Or even that American culture is different than Japanese culture? And how was Japan influenced by American culture? And it's 1989, right? This is like the last 10 seconds in which you could make a movie like this where this story even makes sense. Because now I'm playing a video game, you know, with little cartoon characters, with anime elements. Like, America has been now influenced greatly by Japan, right? So it's kind of like the last shred of relevancy for that premise. And I think that it's done pretty well. I think it's acted pretty well, both by Michael Douglas and Andy Garcia in an early role for him, who I think we all like Andy Garcia. And of course, I can't remember the Japanese people's names either, but there's a couple Japanese actors, famous Japanese actors in it who are very good. And it's not like a great movie. It's not like, you know, fantastic, but it's kind of a good take on that kind of old tired premise. But like, no more after this. We're gonna have to like do it in China if we do it in the future, right? So, Rush Hour. Like, Jackie Chan has definitely got his money made out of that type of film, whether it's in the Old West or modern day. This guy's like this. Burp, 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 burp. Jackie Chan's like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But whatever. I saw a video about Jackie Chan, and it had some bad things to say about Jackie Chan. I know, you can't just, like, begin to take a crap on Jackie Chan and then just stop. So I'll go on. First of all, let's get it straight. He doesn't do all of his stunts. Okay? It's a movie. Anybody who makes a movie knows you got to have stand-ins. There are just times when the actor can't do the 30th take of a flip or something like that. So he uses stuntmen. You have to. And I don't begrudge him that, but his whole brand is like, oh, this guy's just never uses any stuntman. And it's like, no, he does. So I guess the sin that I'm pointing out is not that he uses stuntmen. He does the stunts. Like, if there's a crazy, like the big famous, awning drop, in Project A. Like, he did that like a couple times, but he also had another guy do it too, because he landed on his freaking head. He's like, I'm not gonna just go right back out there. I need a break. And so we just get a guy dressed up like me. Like, it's to make sense. I don't begrudge him that at all. But his whole brand is like, I do all my stunts. It's like, yeah, but you do the stunts. But it's not, did I blow myself up? What about my heart? What about my heart? Well, I'm rank 2 now. Also, maybe, he's not like a super great role model. He's got a cartoon. He's got adventures. He's also got like a kid or two that he doesn't really take care of. He's rich. Like, I don't. He must have investments, because lots of actors make movies that make a lot of money, and they are broke somehow. But he's like a billionaire. And it isn't just from Rush Hour movies. So I'm not sure where he gets all his money from, or how he holds on to it. And apparently he's, he's generous with his money, which you have to give him credit for. But he's like pro-Chinese regime. He's like pro-government. And I don't mean like he's a communist. Like, fine, whatever. But, China's like cracking skulls, and he's kind of like, yeah, some people need their skulls cracked. Jackie, I think your skull's been cracked too many times. What are you talking about? So, I don't know, whatever. At the end of the day, the guy's just like a kung fu actor, right? Whatever. It's like not a big deal, but for a kind of warm and friendly guy. He's also he apparently he's a little handsy with his co-stars sometimes. So what the hell, Jackie? Nobody's singing a pop punk song about that. Doomvoss, you and your dumb name. Taking my health. Wow, that's a lot of boxes. Whee, whee. Sure. I got more blabbing. The blabbing continues. I'll take that. You just gotta go quick. There's just no way around it. Right? Yeah. No. No. Whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna... is this Halloween? This is kind of Halloween, right? There's like monsters. You're in a spooky castle. I'm going to try to find, probably for the last week of October, a real good Halloween game. So, there's this game that I've been looking forward to that's out now. And I've got it because I've got the Game Pass. And it's called Scorn. And it's kind of like this, like body horror, alien, H.R. Geiger kind of game. I've been thinking about doing it for the stream, but I don't know if it's like appropriate for the stream. And we're all adults here, except for those of us who are children. So I don't know if I want to stream it, but I don't know if it would be okay to do. Maybe I'll preview it a little bit. Because we want to keep it fun. But we'll see. I'll try to make a decision about that soon. That being said, though, it looks cool. It's like a first-person... I don't think it's really a shooter, but it's like a puzzle game type thing. And it's got really gross, like, body horror element type stuff. Oops, I didn't have to walk into that guy. Otherwise, I would have done this without getting hurt. Yeah, what about this? What about this? They both got back. That's fine. I'll kill you both. Gotta keep it nice. Oh, okay, I make those rocks and he makes those rocks too. I was like, wait a minute. Am I doing that? Ah! You! I got you. Take your own medicine. Oh! Oh! Die! Gotcha. So yeah, I want to do that game. That's spooky. That'll be good. Yeah, I'm in it for the money and the blood. Whoa. Now what? Oh, are these like the mini bosses? Okay. And then, good news for D&D fans. Bad news for non-D&D fans. I'm probably going to start doing Pathfinder again. Maybe not during the lunch hour, but at a different time. Let me finish. Here's why. I've been playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. I like it. I think the consensus on it is flawed but fun. And I would agree with that. But I just got 316, no scope. Poop. I would agree with flawed but fun. But here's the problem. I've hit a point where I have to try, and that's fine. I like trying, but as you might know, in role playing games or computer role playing games, CRPGs, I don't like that hitting the heart stuff, but still, combative spells and talents have a cooldown. That's fine. If you're playing a role playing game and you're not prepared for whatever you're fighting, you're in trouble. And so that's where I found myself. You know, if you go into the bad guy's lair and you don't have enough potions or something like that, you know, you're in trouble. You better make some kind of deal with the DM, because that might be it. And that's kind of where I am. I'm at this big dungeon that's, you know, like at the end of one of the one of the main acts of the game. So I had to roll it back like 4 or 5 hours. And I'm a little mad about that, but I know that that's part of the territory. And so instead of just suffering in silence, I'm going to suffer out loud. This guy does not punch very hard. Got punched a couple times. There's another painting. It's a diptych. How about a dick tick? There, that's better. Doom boss. So instead of suffering in silence, I'm going to suffer out loud. And do it on stream. Make the bastards pay. In real time. So depending on, I'm going to look at my watch like I know what date it is. But depending on how my schedule looks, that may or may not be before Halloween's over. Probably in November I'll start that. And I want to get through it. I've enjoyed Kingmaker is the Pathfinder one I'm playing right now. I've enjoyed it, but apparently the sequel is really good. They've like fixed a lot of the problems, and so that's called Wrath of the Righteous, I believe. And so I really want to play Wrath of the Righteous, but I gotta beat the first one. You know how it is. You can't play Tomb Raider 2 until you finish Tomb Raider 1. Lot of tigers to shoot. Remember the first Tomb Raider and they hadn't invented like, oh, you might want to move while you shoot? So you had to just like keep flipping around back and forth while shooting tigers 400 times. Because we all know tigers almost completely bulletproof. What do you got? Scholars here are lost. The scholars are lost. I don't see them for some reason. Sorry, I'm evil. What's this? Do we just take the hit on this one? Huh. Again, do we just take the hit? How does that work? Okay, I'm gonna take that hit. Oof. No! Stop. Nice, kiss. Got it. Give me food. There's a chest up there, but how does one... Ah, like that. I need food, matey. Here it comes. Here comes the big red baby. Oh. Food Insight. I need another really chatty guy who's like, just gets taking damage. No. Take the boxer again. I need a guy who gets extra health from eating health. Just gets bigger and bigger. Give me a sword, even though I'm a boxer. Not a fighter by my trade. Oh, that's right. I don't think any of this stuff is on. What's the boxer's thing? Good health, good mana. So a spell casting boxer. Gotta cast a spell on him. I guess it's whatever you want it to be. Oh, that's a +1. I can't really go wrong with that. Leather, leather, everywhere and... Sure. Can I buy it? Nope, can't buy it. Beep, beep, beep. Give me something I can buy it. Yeah, why not? Beep, 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 beep. I guess we should have all these on. Am I not playing this right? Just pack yourself with runes. You sound like a junk store walking down the street. Okay, sorry, I was doing it wrong. You gotta get fully tricked out to beat this castle. So I've noticed the ice world, right? Are the worlds all unique in what they bring? Like, I just figure once a boss is beat, you leave that world behind. Boy, speaking about leaving the world behind, here it comes. But this might not be true. Damn. Oh, good. I like this one. That's that knock him for a loop one. All right. But I noticed that, like, all the things you can get are in the winter world. What do I mean? Like all the resolve things. I haven't seen any resolve items. There's always a ton of them in the winter world. So, like, if I want those, I guess, do I have to go to the winter world first? I don't know. It's all a mystery, this legacy. There's a game... Well, there was a game. It's not really around anymore. There was a game for the NES called Legacy of the Wizard, I think it's called. And it's kind of like a... It's not really a roguelike. It's kind of like a role-playing game, I guess. but it's like you are a member of a family, and everybody in the family has different stats, like up to and including the dog. Like the dog is a character. The dog. I don't know how to do this. Oh. And so you can pick, and they all have like different strengths, and so you can pick like a different character to take out and tackle like different. I tried to do the thing. You only get one dash through the air. Okay, I can't talk. I gotta just do this. And so in this game, listen, in this game, oh my god, I'm gonna die. You gotta go, I don't know, to fight the wizard, something. Oh, there we go, huh? You like that? Oh, it's a boss! It's a boss! Ah! Too much punching. It was like a very early RPG, and it was interesting. I remember playing it for a little bit, and then I think I tried to play it on an emulator like a while back, and it was like, oh, maybe this isn't that great. I had, fond memories of it. But the funny thing is that video games can be anything. Trombone Master has joined the chat, and that's cool. But it's funny to think about how hard, Super Mario and Zelda and like Metroid hit. Like Shigeru Miyamoto just set the stage for what video games would be forever, but definitely throughout all the early eras of what it was. So every game was a cheerful character stepping on animals' heads. I mean, now video games can be just about anything, but they were just that for a long time. So, pity the poor legacies of the wizard that never got maybe a fair shot. Yeah, aren't you dead? Because it wasn't dead. You're gonna die. Nope. And like the Castlevanias. Yeah, you gonna whip a thing and then you wander around. So if I fall slowly, how bad is that gonna mess up? Maybe that'll help. Trying to do the thing. Pizza! It's pizza! I don't know, let's try it out. And then once we get there, we ding, bong, hit him with the thing. I just ran out of mana. Mana! I hate chairs. Take that, books. Gives you a lot of time to do the kickflip, I guess. Doink, doink, boop. Alright. Here we go. Ah, of course there's that problem. No! Just go. Oh, that's a big chest. I need my big chest. No, I'm gonna get hurt. There's no way around it. He is the man for the moment. Ah! He's the one. He's the chosen one. No. You choose to die. Drop it. Hup it. Zoop it. Gotta re-zoop it. Zoop the right way. Ah, go the right way. Oh my god. Here we go. I want through. Chest, you're on your own. Whoops. Oh, I had that one. We got any pizza? Something? Little pizza? Made it! Oh! You're mine! You are mine. No, there's no cooldown. Alright, that's fine. Oh my god! I gotta get back to kicking your ass! Drop it! Punch him right! Punch him right! Ah! Murmur this. Turn that off. Uh-oh. Yeah. So that's number 2. Yay! You have seen success today. Wherever this door is, it's open. That's the kind of high-octane thrills and daring displays of video game coolness. It just kind of fell apart at the end. You can always see on the Laser Lunch Hour every day, every weekday at 12 p.m. Central. They cause windowmancy. Whoops. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to wrap it up here, assuming that I'll die soon. But come on back and join us every weekday. I want to remind you, as I love doing, that every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time, it's a lot of evil paintings there. A lot of evil paintings in here. Oh my god. What if we did that? What if we did that? Speaking of dying soon, here we go. We are always talking about new episodes of the old Star Trek. 8 p.m. Central. Thursday nights we talk about Star Trek, the new episodes of Star Trek. Specifically, the show Lower Decks is on right now. We've been talking about that. We will continue talking about Star Trek when it changes to Prodigy in 2 weeks. Prodigy is the animated kids show, but it's really for everybody, isn't it? So check that out. See what this is? Pretty cool, right? That's where I keep all the controllers. So join us then. Also, we're sometimes on during the weekend. And this weekend, I think we're going to once again try to successfully stream this time. The game that we were playing before does not work. Google it. It's famous for not working well. So that was a bad choice. But we'll definitely pick a game. And I'll have Mikan Hana on here, my co-host on Just Enough Trope, to do a little co-op stream. So we'll be doing that. Other stuff coming up in the future. But until then, thanks for joining me. And until next time, continue to be amazing in everything you do.